of their systems and the availability that I had to engineers to help me solve maybe some of my biggest problems. The integration capabilities across the gamut of going all the way from the sensor up to the CEO's desk with and doing the whole data train throughout and be able to keep that fidelity all the way through the process was much simpler, and the integration with those enterprise level tools to get those KPIs that everyone wants these days. So it ended up being a no-brainer. As well, one of the ways we execute these projects to help expedite speed is we have a lot of packaged vendors. Just like any major facility, they would have the packaged vendors. Well, I can easily spec out a Rockwell, a ControlLogix PLC, and I know it's going to seamlessly integrate to my system. The skid manufacturer is going to have the expertise needed to be able to deliver that product easily versus, say, a big DCS system that they're not going to be able to do. And then so integration just gets that much more complicated, converters and stuff, where I know I can plug it in and I know it's going to work. I may not see that until a couple months before startup, and I have confidence that it'll just plug and play.
And even understand physical space is a difference too when you think about these floating production.
Yeah, the distribution that we can do with the I/O and have panels out in the field, and you can have smaller concentrations of I/O points to keep the junction boxes smaller and distribute the network. As well, like some of these facilities, so not only do we do the greenfield projects, but we'll do brownfield, and I've done several major upgrades in those facilities, and it's easy just to break in, add some new remote I/O to the facility, and start up. Like we can do it without a shutdown, right? If they really want to do all that. So the ease of expandability, keeping current with upgrades, you can modularize them, take segments to upgrade where you're not having to take a huge outage and cost millions of dollars just to upgrade. You can chunk it up into smaller pieces to keep everything up to date, and you don't have to do these big obsolescence projects anymore.
Excellent, totally makes sense. Well, Brian, thanks so much for being here today. Thanks for sharing your experience. It was we appreciate your partnership, and we'll look forward to enjoying the rest of the show. For our audience, you feel free to chat in questions. We can get back to the answers later. There will be a link to connecting if you want to learn more about integrated control and safety in oil and gas applications at the bottom of the post. So thank you very much. All right, appreciate it.
Thanks, Bart. That's excellent. Thank you.